Today, we are going to unlock the 7 habits of highly effective people, a powerful book by Stephen Covey. And trust me, these aren't just tips. They are life-changing principles. Most people chase success the hard way, but highly effective people. They live differently. They think differently. They get results that last. In the next few minutes, I'm going to break down Stephen Covey's timeless habits, why they work, how you can use them, and how they'll completely transform your productivity, relationships, and even the way you see yourself. So if you've ever wondered what separates people who just get by from people who thrive, this video is for you. Let's dive right into habit 1, and you'll see why this book has impacted millions worldwide. Listen carefully. Success doesn't come from chance. It doesn't come from waiting for opportunity. It comes from habits, the daily choices that shape your destiny. Stephen Covey spent decades studying leaders, achievers, and visionaries. And he found that the most effective people, not just successful, but truly effective, live by 7 timeless habits. These aren't tricks. They're not shortcuts. They're principles that will transform how you think, how you lead, how you live. So if you want a life of impact, clarity, and balance, build these habits. Habit 1, be proactive. Life will test you. Things will go wrong. People will criticize. Circumstances will shift. Most people react. They blame. They wait. They surrender power. But effective people are proactive. Being proactive means owning your choices. It means understanding that between what happens and how you respond, there's space. And in that space lies your freedom. Example, someone insults you. Reaction says, fight back. Proactivity says, pause, choose, respond with control. That's strength. That's maturity. That's leadership. Proactivity is realizing this. You don't control everything, but you always control yourself. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind. Imagine you're climbing a ladder. You work hard, rung after rung, higher and higher, only to realize at the top, the ladder was leaning against the wrong wall. That's what happens when you live without vision. Habit 2 is simple. Begin with the end in mind. What do you want your life to stand for? What do you want people to remember you for? What legacy will you leave? When you know the destination, your daily steps align. Every project, every decision, every action becomes intentional. Without vision, you drift. With vision, you lead. Write your mission. Define your values. See the end before you start. That's how you stop living by chance and start living by design. Habit 3, put first things. First, here's the trap most people fall into. They confuse being busy with being productive. Emails, notifications, endless urgent tasks. The noise consumes them, but effective people know the difference between urgent and important. Urgent things demand attention. Important things build your future. Covey's famous time management matrix makes it clear you must invest in what matters, not just what screams for your attention. Examples? Urgent, a ringing phone. Important, building relationships with people you love. The phone can wait. Your relationships cannot. So put first things first. Do the work that matters, because at the end of your life, it won't be the emails that matter. It will be the things you kept first. Habit 4, think win-win. Life is not a zero-sum game. It's not if you win, I lose. That's scarcity thinking. Win-win is abundance thinking. There's enough success, enough opportunity, enough growth for all of us. Effective people don't just seek their own victory, they seek solutions where everyone benefits. Why? Because when others win too, trust grows. Partnerships strengthen. Impact multiplies. Think of leaders who inspire loyalty. They win, but they also lift others as they rise. That's win-win. That's effectiveness. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Most people listen to reply. Effective people listen to understand. They don't rush with advice. They don't interrupt with answers. They listen deeply because connection is built not on speaking, but on hearing. When you understand others first, your words carry more weight when it's your turn. Your influence grows. Your relationships deepen. Listening is not weakness. It's wisdom. Habit 6, synergize. Synergy means this: 1 plus 1 can equal 3, 5, even 10. It's the magic of collaboration. It's what happens when differences don't divide but combine. Effective people know they don't have every skill, every idea, every strength. But when they partner with others, when they embrace diversity of thought, the result is greater than the sum of its parts. Alone, you can be good. Together, you can be great. Habit 7, sharpen the saw. Imagine a woodcutter sawing a tree with a dull blade. He works harder and harder, sweating, exhausted. But the saw barely cuts. Someone says, "Stop and sharpen your saw." But he replies, "I don't have time. I'm too busy sawing." That's how most people live. Too busy to rest, too busy to renew, too busy to invest in themselves. But habit 7 is clear. Sharpen the saw. Renew yourself in 4 areas. Body, by exercising and maintaining health. Mind, by learning and growth. Heart, by cultivating relationships. Spirit, by reflection and purpose. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Renewal isn't selfish. It's essential. Now, bringing all these 7 habits together, think about it. The first 3 habits: be proactive, begin with the end in mind, put first things first, build self-mastery. The next 3 habits: think win-win, seek to understand, and synergize. Build relationships and influence. The final habit, sharpen the saw, ensures you sustain both. Together, they create a life of effectiveness, balance, and impact. So here's the question. Which habit will you begin with today? Be proactive by owning your choices. Begin with vision by defining your end. Put first things first by prioritizing what matters. Think win-win by lifting others as you rise. Seek first to understand by listening deeply. Synergize by embracing collaboration. Sharpen the saw by renewing yourself. These habits are not theory. They are actions. They are choices. They are the difference between living by default and living by design. So don't wait. Don't drift. Don't settle. Live the 7 habits. Shape your life. And watch effectiveness turn into greatness. Enjoyed this video? Hit that like button. It tells me you want more. Share this with a friend who's on their growth journey, and subscribe to join a community where we break down the world's best ideas for personal success and lasting impact.